year, one of the things I said to myself, I would never allow the city of East Cleveland to go back in fiscal emergency. Right now, it's kind of difficult when you see so many deficits in our books. In 2012, and you can say this right, Ms. Kroll, we closed the books with a $2.3 million negative balance in the general fund, or unencumbered funds in the books. Now, in 2010, I stood alone beside my counsel. My counsel told me, hey, you know, we're going to vote for the ATS contract, which is the American Traffic Solution contract. And at that time, I read that contract with some lawyer friends of mine, and 85% of that contract, I felt at that time, we just couldn't afford it. I said the ATS, which is the red light traffic camera, will own the city of East Cleveland in the next 5 years. Right now, the ATS, we owe $2 million towards that contract, and I ask right now when those deficits, we need to really reconsider or terminate that contract at this present time. I asked and I begged all my residents in 2011 not to vote for the red light camera cameras to go on, but you did it anyway. I'm not turning that evil eye and saying, well, this is what you did, this is what you didn't do. Right now, we're in a deficit. We're in a huge deficit. In many areas of this book, the finance book that we receive monthly, we're in deficits. Deficit spending, deficits, negative balance. Now, I know many people in this room receive calls from bill collectors. But just imagine yourself getting a call from a bill collector at 10 o'clock at night from the city of East Cleveland. I say to you at this present time, no one wants to cut the police. No one wants to cut Helen S. Brown. But we have Ellen S. Brown right now with an $800,000 deficit in different lines of Fund 2262. My mind is getting kind of crazy. But here's the olive branch I'm offering to the mayor. I'm offering that we go basically discuss the financial recovery plan under the Ohio Revised Code 11806 to submit to the commission, which is on March the 11th. We really need to focus on the business aspect of it, of the city. No one wants to cut the police. I said it again, no one wants to cut the police. No one wants to cut the police. No one wants to cut anybody. But at this present time, we have no money. Right now, last year, not right now, but last year, we had $10.7 million going out for salaries, and we're going to receive $13 million. Maybe my presence of being direct to the residents, some of you don't like it, some of you say, well, this is what it is, but I'm very direct and I'm very honest. I try to be honest. I really do. Sometimes I got a little old 30-plus mind, and other good things that goes with it. But we really need to talk about our spending. We really do. We can't keep writing checks and bouncing checks. I cannot come home every month and have someone call you about $10,000 or $20,000 that the city owes. It's no fault to the mayor. I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming the council. But what I am saying that we need to do something about it. See, so that's what I'm saying. You can talk a good game and think. You're right, besides talk, and I agree with you. Besides talk, it's about solutions. We got to put forth solutions to our problems. We have not passed any income tax levies here for the police officers in years. In years. So what are we going to do about it? You're here, what are we going to do about it? You pick it, you was out there cold, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about the commission coming into the city of East Cleveland on March the 11th and telling you at this point, as the email stated, that if we don't have our order in reference to our business, they're going to cut us by 85%. What are we going to do? 15%, I'm sorry. So what are we going to do? We don't have revenue coming in, but it's not just East Cleveland. It's not just East Cleveland. It's not East Cleveland. It's happening in Shaker. It's happening in South Euclid. It's happening in Cleveland. It's happening all over. But tell me what to do. I'm listening. Not trying to be dogmatic. I'm listening. So when you're in the $5-6 million and you got bill collectors calling, what else do you do? Now the mayor, you can say, hey, I'm going to take all the money, move it, like we all do in our budget, because I do it as a principal. I do it. You move our budget, spend it in this area, and you move it towards the police. I'm willing to do that. But at this present time, what we're going to do about those other little nuances that's going on in this book that says negative this, negative that? But no one's blaming you. No one's blaming the council. But I refuse to be in dereliction of duty. So, do what you have to do, say what you have to say. But on March 26, 2013, at 6:30, I'm going to have a general administration meeting to discuss the deficits here in East Cleveland. I look forward to seeing each and every single last one of you on March 26 at 6:30, 2013. Quote, eyes are useless when the mind is blind. That concludes my report.